Oh, hello, friends. It's Monday. I kind of wanted to do a video, but I don't have to. Um, but then, man, today is the day that Paul Reubens, Pee Wee Herman passed away. Usually, I don't care when people die. I remember when Richard Lehman died, or when I found out he had died. I found out anyway. Pee Wee is gone. Well, I remember I went to see Pee Wee's Big Adventure in the theater. I loved his show. And I feel bad that I didn't like Big Top Pee Wee as much. And I didn't find out till the last couple of years that was him in Batman Returns. But yeah, everyone loves Pee Wee, so I just wanted to document that. So I got some letters today that I want to read. I do have a movie to review, so okay. This is from Bobby Garza, who does Avant-Garde Productions and his musical noise project, Mannequin Seller. So I just got this today. I don't even need. Okay, just got number 13 in the mail yesterday. Thank you for sending it. Great cover. How did you narrow down a movie scene of hers to use? So many options. I just put a letter to Bobby in the mailbox. I don't know. I've always asked him if he watches my videos. I can never remember what he says. So that's just a picture I found of Scarlett, and I was gonna use it on the back cover, but then I don't know, it's just something that said just use it for the cover, so I used it for the cover. You mentioned wanting to do a music zine, technically under Night of the Bloody Tapes. VHS and music cassettes are both tapes. You could just switch out the VHS review zine for something like VHS cassette tape reviews. Just a thought. Or you've done so many zines already, you could start a music one and bounce back with Night of the Bloody Tapes. That eye poke scene in Henry still gets me when it happens. Yeah, I agree. Tom Towles comes off as more wild than Henry. Otis is down for whatever and gets off on it. I've been a fan of Cape Fear 1991 since it came out, and will watch it again on cable in the 90s. You didn't mention the original. Have you watched it? 1962. It is worth checking out if you haven't. The VHS gun drawings are pretty awesome. Is that guy still in jail? You have Strange Tapes info in the new issue. We both sell at the VHS event I was telling you about. I would have bought you up if I knew you guys knew each other. I'll usually run into Video Trash Massacre at that VHS Swap Fest each year as well. Always glad to see articles about the X-Men. It made me open to try one. Yeah, X-Men 2099. Like I said, it's really the art. The story's decent, but Ron Lim's art is just amazing. I seem to only enjoy the art in the X-Men comics up until around the mid-90s. I've been reading old Warren magazines for the last 4 or 5 months. Creepy, eerie. I sent you Gunk number 9, hot off the press, direct from Canada. I hope you're doing good out your way and you're staying out of that heat as best you can. I'm hoping to have a lathe cut 7-inch from Mannequin Seller by the end of the year, and a split release I am hoping for Halloween. That'll probably be a tape. Until next time, Bobby. But he has a PS. I actually really like Spider-Man 2001 as well. That scene with Kirsten Dunst in the soaking wet see-through top with rock-hard nipples is worth the viewing alone. Are you a fan of Virgin Suicides? I haven't seen Virgin Suicides, but I wrote in the letter that, yeah, also in Spider-Man 2, you get like a half-second panty flash from Kirsten Dunst when, I think, Doc Ock does something and just her dress flies up. And just for half a second you see her underwear. And I don't know, I guess she's hot, but I don't know, that made me like her even more for some reason. So thanks, Bobby. Your letters in the your response letters in the mail. I try to get those responses out quick. And I got a letter from TZ. I should have put his music on him. I'm still listening to Peter Stubb. So TZ says, okay, here are my thoughts on Night of the Bloody Tapes number 13. I need to see Cut and Run, only because it features Karen Black and she rules. A side note about Philip Seymour Hoffman, I refer to him as Philip Seaman Hoffman. That movie where his wife dies and he turns into a gasoline huffing freak was pretty awesome. I forget what it's called. I think that's Love Liza. And yeah, and I haven't seen like half of it. Like I came in the middle and I saw the rest, and yeah, that one stayed with me. I've probably seen a handful of these movies just once, many years ago, and I don't remember them very well and wouldn't really care to revisit again. Reading this issue was a humbling reminder that I really don't know shit about movies. Your reviews are very thorough, knowledgeable, and very entertaining. Thank you, TZ. It's very nice of you to say. You and Cobb are both favorite film reviewers of mine. Okay, well, I'm going to cut this letter short. It's been a rough and rainy week, filled with worry about my sick cat Ralphie. He's all right for now, but Monday through Thursday I was afraid he'd have to be put down. Alright, smell you later. Man, I hope Ralphie... I know what you said about Ralphie in the email. I thought he was getting better, so hopefully, he'll make a full recovery. It's easy, I hope so. I just fed some stray cats outside, but that's why I don't have pets, man. Like, all the time and money and just, you have to spend. And emotionally, like, if you have a pet, it's a big responsibility that I don't think half the people that have pets really understand. I know I didn't when I used to have pets. That's why I don't think, maybe like a turtle or a hamster, maybe just something small that when it dies, And I've already seen videos like people with ancient hamsters that look all weird because they've lived so long and they're like they're like just dying. But I mean, it's a hamster. Okay, I'm gonna review 1975's Black Emanuelle. I actually started watching the first movie on here because I was all, am I gonna watch this? I at least gotta watch some of them. I still haven't even finished all the movies, and I have it right here in all the Haunts BRs, and this is an awesome set. I still haven't finished this puppy, but I was Emanuelle. I gotta check it out. So the first disc has 2 movies. I can't remember the other one, but it has Black Emanuelle. You can't see her jabberclackers. Yeah, it's just Black Emanuelle and Black Emanuelle 2. And I've seen, I don't know, I was trying to remember where I've seen Laura Gemser. I know I saw her on cable in the 80s, but I don't remember what. Hopefully I'll see the movie I saw her in, but it was definitely not Black Emanuelle. So she gets an assignment. She's a photographer to go to Africa to take pictures, and she meets like the writer and her husband. And yeah, the movie looks great. Like, it's a Blu-ray. It looks, I mean, it doesn't, there's no way you would ever think this was a new movie, but for 1975, like, low budget exploitation sleaze filled film, it looks great. So yeah, she just goes to Africa. She meets the people she's working with. Immediately, like in the first 10 minutes, they're at a party. People are jumping in the pool, and then actually this movie just kind of meanders around. When I watch a movie, I think, okay, there's a story. These are characters. We're going somewhere to the finale, whatever it is. This isn't a movie like that. This just goes from scene to scene. It's just a softcore porn. And then I guess they kind of make a big deal. For some reason, yeah, I mean, this is a really nice box set, but I mean, maybe Emanuelle isn't, not the series of films you want to put so much effort into. But again, as I was thinking, I'd like to see a set like this of the Tremors films, because I like the first 3, because it has a commentary which I haven't listened to. I want to listen to it. And, let me get back to the movie. But that's basically it. She meets the writer, which is a lady, and her husband, and then they drive somewhere, and the lady bangs like the gas station attendant. Emanuelle bangs her husband, bangs her. It's all very tame. And then her husband falls in love. The lady that she had lesbianism with. At first, Emanuelle, she doesn't seem like it, but she's just a slut. And then she gets kind of like, almost like childish about it. I think. I mean, if she's so sexually open, it really shouldn't mean anything to her. But she's using it to make people jealous, to lure the guys on. And for their part, she bangs like 2 dudes. And there's a part where like, well, she banged the first one, and I guess the first one's kind of jealous. He just likes her on sight, and Emanuelle goes with this other guy, and like the guy looks at him, and he's like, they're making out, and he's like, hey, what do you want me to do? Like, he's not gonna, and he's gonna do her, and she just threw herself at him, which is fine. So yeah, and then there's like photo shoots, and then there's towards the end it kind of starts to have a direction. Like even like an hour in, it took an hour 36 minutes. I was like, there's really no plot. You can just kind of have it on. But then towards the end, she starts liking the husband Gianni. I guess she kind of falls for him. And they go boating. She almost drowns, and then and they're all hanging out, and then she just leaves. They're like, where is it? What happened to Emanuelle? She just left. She gets on a train. And then like in the last 10 minutes, like there's like, I don't know what kind of athletic team. I don't think they were soccer players. They had like these sticks. Anyway, they're all in uniform, and they're on the train. Emanuelle's on the train, and they kind of attack her. But she's able to. There's like 10 of them, but she's able to fight most of them off. And then there's like a freeze frame on her face, like her mouth is open, her eyes are closed, and she's in peril. And I was like, is this how it ends? Like, I guess she gets gang raped. But no, it doesn't end. The guy Gianni goes to the train station looking for her. Or I guess he's going ahead of the train because she's on the train. And then you see like all the athletes are asleep, and Emanuelle's asleep. But I was like, she's got her clothes on. I guess they stopped. But then one guy stayed awake, and then like he undresses her and starts massaging her breasts, and she willingly has sex with him. And then another dude like is watching, and he gets up and he pulls his pee hole open, and dude, he has a huge like steel hard erection. And I was like, whoa. I was like, oh my god. Because they don't really show the penis so far in this movie. And then he sticks it in her mouth, and you don't see it, but you like. And so this guy's banging her, and this dude's getting oral from her. Then another guy comes in, and I guess I'm assuming that she banged like the whole team, which is cool. Hopefully all of them got a piece. And then Gianni catches up to her, and the whole team is like lifting her up. They're, oh, yay, yay. And I was like, yeah, you better yay. And she banged all of you. And then like he tells her he loves her, and she's oh yeah, that's like the mantra of the film, love is not enough. You know, she's gonna go other places, meet other people, bang other men and women, and there'll be another one like him wherever she goes. So I guess that's the message of the film, you know, just be a slut like Emanuelle, and you'll hang out with rich people and don't have to work. So that's Emanuelle, Black Emanuelle. Like I was thinking I don't think I'll ever watch this again. But then I was like, well, I want to listen to the commentary. But there's also a movie like, if you have the set and you can't decide what to watch, just put it on, just have it in the background. And the special features, it has like this lady talking about porn and sex, which is I didn't like it. I thought it was dumb. In fact, I put it on and I was like, this is stupid. It made me not even want to kind of watch it. Actually, it was so bad. I thought it was bad. Then it has I haven't watched an interview with like a composer, the music. It has an audio interview with Laura Gemser, and I wonder if she could speak English because she's speaking Italian. And I never really thought about what she is. She's Indonesian. I think she's full Indonesian. Because they ask her, your father was Dutch, and she's, oh no, he was Indonesian. It has like a little feature, another quick doc about her, or the movies, her and the Emanuelle movies. But it has like the triple X scenes that are not that were like inserted into the movie that you can watch, and I watched those, and yeah, this is with those inserted sex scenes, it's a porn. There's penetration and oral, you see that being given, but it's not Laura Gemser. It's like a body double, and they pull it off. Like it kind of did look. You barely see her from the side, like blowing this dude, and it kind of looked like her, but I don't think it's her. But yeah, there's a semi-story. It's not like porn now where it's just scenes, but with those inserted scenes, it's a porn. I don't know if they all have them. I'll find out. So next is Black Emanuelle 2. I don't know when I'll watch it. Oh, I guess I'll give a... It's weird. Well, I have seen Emanuelle in America, and that one's messed up. So I would just give this like a 3. Just an average. There's some really cool... how much does it matter? Like, you see some cool scenery. If you like Africa, you see the Kilimanjaro mountain, which is cool. But it was okay. It wasn't super. I guess it was boring. There's some really boring parts, but it wasn't excruciating. It wasn't that bad. But hey, there's 23 other movies that I have to go through. So, but I know Emanuelle in America is messed up, and then it has like the one where she's in prison. I think that one's pretty good. I already have that one. But Black Emanuelle, you don't need to see it. So we'll do Emanuelle in another vid, and Pee Wee would have liked it, I'm sure. Okay. Bye bye, pervert.